came back to this, okay, because this is a new video. This video is about, what was it again? It's not about Turn Around, it's about Son of a Gun, but, yeah, this video is about the backstory to the song Son of a Gun. I'll get out of here, Mary Kay. This song is about Son of a Gun by Nirvana from the Incesticide album. And this text that I'm reading is from a letter that I wrote to Morgan Geyser. So this is a portion of that letter that is where I'm talking about how I wrote Son of a Gun. Okay. Reflecting on my time with Ephraim and his brothers Daniel and Hector again now. I'm remembering where the song Turn Around on Nirvana's album Ancestors. Well, I also wrote that song on that same day. But anyway, on Nirvana's album Incesticide came from. I wrote it for Daniel, who I suddenly became very close friends with for a single day, as I never saw him again after that day. But now I want to share what happened to us here. I have not written about this yet in Memoirs, but first I have to start from the beginning of when I met him. So I'll show you first what I wrote in my memoir, Under My Wave and Spoon Man, by Soundgarden. Okay, this is quoted or copied from my memoirs. Okay, written in Ann Arbor, these songs were released on the album Super Unknown. I also wrote the songs that appear on Down on the Upside, including Down on the Upside, which was retitled Dusty on the record for some reason. I wrote My Wave in 3rd grade while camping in Kankakee, actually, and I wrote Spoon Man with it. They were written together. Then I wrote them again in Ann Arbor. I lived next door to a Mexican family in 1984. Our yards divided by a fence with a gate leading to the alley. The way Ephraim and I met was I approached him on the street and demanded that he go to his house and make me a peanut butter sandwich. No, he said. Then I don't want to be your friend, I said. I wasn't serious, but he didn't understand, and he asked me if I was serious, and I said, yes, I'm serious. If you don't go to your house and make me a peanut butter sandwich, I will not be your friend. Well, good, he said. Then you won't be my friend, stupid. God damn it, I said. How come my parents can make irrational, self-entitled demands, but it doesn't work when I do it? Then he was like, I see what you did there, bro. I thought you were messed up, and now I'm curious and want to talk to you. What's up? Why don't you come hang out with me and my brothers at my house? I'll make you a peanut butter sandwich. I hate peanut butter, I said. Let's just eat pretzels. Ephraim was the oldest of 3 brothers living in that house. I found myself sitting with them at their dining room table, engaging what developed into an extensive conversation where at some point I talked them all into taking a bag of cheese puffs outside, rubbing them in dirt and eating them to prove that we were hardcore and survivors or something like that, I added, as a necessary obligatory afterthought, which cracked them up, and I guess they had to find out if I was serious because they kept saying, "Are you serious?" "I'm serious, bro," I said. "I'm the seriousest. I'm going to throw my drink in the dirt and smash the Cheeto in the wet dirt and eat it with all that wet dirt all over it because I'm the most hard-ass hardcore of all, and then I'm going to laugh like a sociopath and like a total psychopath, so hard that I shit myself, and then wander off toward the back gate, back to my place, remembering I'd rather actually respect my friends and myself, and thinking about how retarded I just acted while you stand there baffled and sad. And it'll be so sad you'll realize that you'll cry, and realize that you're not so macho after all, because we're all children, for fuck's sake, bro. And you'll come by my place after you've given me time to change my pants and ask me if I'm okay. And you'll ask my mom if y'all can hang out, and then you'll get to see how fucked up the scene is up there. And then all that shit went down exactly that way. I remember one of the things I said while sitting at their table was, what if there was no God, but there was still Spoon Man? And they were like, Spoon Man? And I was like, yeah, you know, that guy, he plays spoons better than your favorite guitar player, and we have to sing this song to worship him, and then we will deserve to go to heaven when we die because he's actually God, remember? And they were like, oh, yeah, whoa, I totally remember that. And I was like, yeah, see, if I wasn't here, maybe you would have forgot, and that would have sucked. So, am I in the club? There was no club, and this looks like a bunch of childish nonsense, but this was the moment where it occurred to them we were just friends having a good time. And I caught a tear in Daniel's eye, and Efren looked at him, and Daniel's like, this guy's hilarious, and he looked back at me, and he's like, you're in the club, bro, my brothers are cool with you. He said they thought I was the devil at first on prior days, seeing me outside on the block riding our bikes, and I'm like, I am the devil. We're all the devil. I just wanted to maybe offer you guys an angle of understanding about ourselves and the devil. I wanted you to know I wasn't this I wasn't the same kind of messed up my mom was. I waved to fill out with memory and informed you I was Latin, like you. Told you my last name. It's from my father. My mom's the white one. I said she's the source of the dark energy you're reading off of me. I have to use black magic to keep her in a state of suspended animation to keep myself from being killed, I offered. They didn't believe that, but didn't see deception in my eyes on that one either, and I apologize for bothering them with it. It's just, I said, your house is next to mine. It just seems like something you should know, like what's going on around you, right? I remember on first meeting Efren on the street and asking how his name was spelled. He said it's like refrain, but without the first R. Refrain, like the chorus of a song, or to abstain from doing something. That's right, he said. Well, I said, I'm smart enough to understand our personal shit isn't each other's problem or responsibility. I'm just out here flagging because I saw neighbors my age and figured I'd take a shot in the dark at scoring some new friends, and I'm looking for intelligence, not sympathy. Well, he said, my head exploded. Shit happens, bruh. He asked me what was something I'd do to discipline my mind from doing wrong. I'm a songwriter, I said. It took him a minute to figure out how the hell that was an answer. With a name refrain, that shouldn't take you too long to figure. I got it, he said. Come on in and meet my brothers. So there I am telling them there's going to be a band called Soundgarden, and our worship song to Spoon Man would be on their record called Super Unknown, because, I said, we know that Superman is not real, but something real out there is super, even if we don't know what it is until we do, I guess. And I told them there was another song on our record called My Wave, and I sang it for them. I remember all this because now because we had a conversation about the dynamic of capitalism and about the dynamic of separation anxiety, and I explained and demonstrated how to permanently cure it. I'm seeing the word before the word permanently, but I can't make it out. Without ending up without ending up I'm just trying to read that word. Something. Bitter psychopath in the process. Which they were grateful for and had a different outlook about me afterwards, considering I was human and focused in compassion and problem resolution rather than terminally poisoned with malice, like the dementia patient playing dollhouse with me over there. They wanted to meet my dad, but he lived across the city, so we got over it and reoriented our focus, and the essence of our connection with each other was in the dynamic of our agreement, because whatever ideas we agree with at this table, I said, that are intuitive and productive will harmonize with the whole universe internally and externally with mutual respect and become real. So, when Daniel came over with Efren and their youngest sibling, Hector, it was him I was happiest to see, because he was just young enough and just old enough simultaneously to dismiss and properly contextualize all my craziness, and to him I was just a cool guy next door who came to his place the prior day and made him laugh his ass off and go into a dimension of adventure where he could turn things real with just his mind and his heart, and we saw happiness in each other's eyes. And I never even wrote that song down at first. I was just like, so I wrote a song, you want to hear it? There was nothing written and like stashed somewhere. I just waited for him to say okay, and then I just sang it. And he's like, whose record is that on? Nirvana. I said, it's on the Incesticide album. And somehow that's now where it is, and the words have not changed. It's still just the song I wrote for Daniel that day, and the title is Son of a Gun. Got it mixed up with another title because of the lyrics. They turn into titles of other songs, but yeah, my memory of Daniel brought me back to this because the song is about this whole day with the dirt and the Cheetos, and Daniel hugged me when he came in. To him, I'm just this new other bro, and surely my mom is lost in space on this shit. I mean, she let them in, but was freaked out, I'm sure, having no clue what's going on or what to do about it, and now I'm just bouncing around her apartment with these strange Mexican children singing bump, 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 around, turn, 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 around, around, round, round, about and over again, run, run, son of a gun, you are the only one that makes any difference. What I say. Sun shines in the bedroom when we play the rain, it always starts when you go away. And that was for him and his brothers, and for any future friends and lovers, I told him. And you'll never lose that because the internet. And I never got money for that song, and I killed the singer. It's all fucked up, but it's just my memory. And Daniel, he was driving a medical transport vehicle that was moving me between two nut houses. You're years recent, I didn't recognize him, but he recognized my data. And there was this deja vu moment because I told him this was going to happen. And there was this other mental patient in the transport van trying to hire me to work on her farm. And Daniel said, "Don't work for her, bro, she's crazy. He said I had to remind you when we were kids. That's how we got here, you remember?" And I did. I remember I said all that to him, and he said, "Don't do that again, bro, that was demented." I promised him I wouldn't. He was just a happy-loving, innocent kid. If I heard anyone ever crossed him, I'd throw their skull right into Halimau. And now I'm wondering if that connection me and Daniel made with each other has any form of relation to how songs I wrote ended up in the hands of Daniel Johnston. Daniel Efren, and Hector's last name was Hernandez, by the way. I think their exact house address was 1536 North McVicker Street. Hold on. I'm holding a droid. Right, got lost in Street View and didn't find or recognize anything. Never mind. Actually, it was, now that I'm thinking about it, like as I'm reading this, I think that it was 1634. 1630. So it would have been in 1634 or 1632 or 1636. So I think 1632 is Howard's apartment. And I think 1636, because 1634 North Mayfair was me. 1636 would have been Efren's place. Anyway, what Daniel Johnston songs did I write? Okay, The Sun Shines Down on Me. So far, that's all I remember at the moment. Is it about Slender Man? Yeah. It is. Listen to it if you have a minute. And are permitted. Sun shines down. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna have to do a separate video about that. I'm trying to kill him in it by making him self-disparaging in his thought process, because he walked up on me while eating a mango and called me out of my good mood to harass me and about bad feelings he was having about himself. And I'm like thinking, I'm a kid, not your psycho. I'm gonna destroy you now. Don't worry, I'll be kind. There's more background to that song, though. I have it all written in the memoirs. It's kind of weird. I'll pick this up tomorrow. Maybe it's late now and I'm drinking Red Vein. I know we're psychic and I don't have to write, but no, I'm doing this for the zookeepers over here, and it wouldn't be fair to them, and you called me to talk to them, right? So I'm doing my best to be human. I done wrote more than needed, but see, I also really just wanted to talk to you, assuming you have time on your hands to read letters, and I haven't had anyone to write letters to longer than I remember anymore. I don't want to be parasitic, though. Don't read anything that feels like that. Okay. What was that? What the hell was that? That was Turn Around. That was Turn Around by Nirvana. No, wait, not Turn Around. Damn it. It was Son of a Gun. That was what it was. The word turn around is in the lyrics to the song Son of a Gun. That was the backstory to the song Son of a Gun by Nirvana off of the Incesticide album. This is the whole thing on screen recorder, so I guess that's all there is to say about that song.